Kevin Costner and Jenna Ortega seemingly caught off guard by SNL 50 skit, and everyone noticed Kevin Costner and Jenna Ortega are seemingly surprised by one Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary sketch, and the internet noticed. First airing in 1975, the iconic NBC sketch comedy show is now celebrating 50 years on the air, and the special episode this past weekend featured an abundance of guest stars and cameos. One sketch saw former SNL cast members Will Forte, Jason Sudeikis, and Kristen Wiig singing out in the audience, and the song culminated in an embrace between Forte and Sudeikis that resulted in an uncomfortable-looking Costner and Ortega getting pushed together between them. Now, reactions to the SNL 50 moment are pouring in on social media, with viewers sharing their thoughts on the awkward encounter involving Costner and Ortega. The reactions highlight just how uncomfortable the two stars looked during the end of the sketch, with some viewers calling into question how real their reactions were. Check out select viewer reactions below. As this a bit BC, Kevin Costner seemed concerned for Jenna Ortega, writes Tala. Gabrielle Starr writes, "Someone save Kevin Costner." What the awkward Kevin Costner and Jenna Ortega moment means for SNL 50, it's important to note that Costner and Ortega are very likely in on the joke in this SNL 50 sketch. Both are talented actors, meaning it's not surprising that their reactions look genuine. Their reactions, after all, are part of what makes the sketch funny. Sudeikis also keeps, accidentally, pushing Ortega's head in a comedic fashion with his hand as he sings, which isn't something he likely would have done without her prior consent. SNL. The 30 best skits of all time. Ranked. Saturday Night Live has been on the air since 1975, with lots of iconic sketches over the decades. Here are some of the best SNL skits of all time. Plus, the fact that this awkward SNL 50 moment has gone somewhat viral is exactly why the show continues to succeed. Though SNL remains a popular show to watch live on Saturday night, the show is increasingly consumed in bite-sized social media posts in the following days, and it's online where many of these sketches catch on and enjoy a second life. The reactions from Costner and Ortega add another layer to the sketch to be dissected online as viewers wonder whether the two stars are genuinely annoyed and uncomfortable, thus increasing the sketch's reach. Our take on the SNL 50 Costner and Ortega sketch. The 50th anniversary special was a win. SNL 50 was a star-studded affair, with the abundance of cameos and celebrity appearances part of what made the show so much fun. Costner and Ortega are both very recognizable figures in Hollywood, and both appeal to different generations. Their dual involvement in the bit ultimately helps to ensure that the sketch has something for everyone. Costner most recently appeared in Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1, 2024, while Ortega most recently appeared in Beetlejuice, 2024. The Sudeikis and Forte bit may not have been the funniest or most memorable sketch from the night, but it is a reminder of why the show has succeeded for so long. Not only is Saturday Night Live funny, but it often has surprising or awkward moments that become points of conversation. Saturday Night Live. 8 out of 10. Release date October 11th, 1975. Rating TV, 14. Genres comedy, news, music. Network NBC. Showrunner Lorne Michaels. Cast A. Whitney Brown, Alan Zweibel, Al Roker, Chris Farley, Alicia Keys, Buck Henry, Betty White, Adam McKay, Chevy Chase, Bob Odenkirk, Ashton Kutcher, Chris Purnell, Bill Hader, Conan O'Brien, Christopher Walken, Anna Gasteyer, Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Sherry O'Terry, Dakota Johnson, Charles Barkley, Casey Affleck, Billy Crystal, Anderson Cooper, Albert Brooks. Directors Dave Wilson, Don Roy King, Paul Miller, Matthew Meshkoff, Liz Patrick, Robert Smigel, Andy Warhol, Linda Lee Cadwell, Robert Altman. Writers Rhiannon Bryan, Jared Bettis, Justin Franks, Scott Young, Sarah Schneider, Asa Taccone, Chris Kelly, Herbert Sargent, John Lutz, Alan Zweibel, Tom Schiller, Nicki Minaj, John Solomon, Michael Patrick O'Brien, Marika Sawyer, Ari Katcher, Kent Sublette, Simon Rich, Chris Purnell, Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, Tina Fey, Will Forte, Matt Piedmont. See at Peacock Premium, see at Fubo TV, see at Now TV, see at BNG, see at Crave, see at Sky Go, see at Fubo TV, see at Foxtel Now, see at Amazon, see at Apple TV, see at Vudu, see at Amazon, see at Apple TV, see at Windows Store, see at Apple TV, see at Apple TV, see at Fetch TV, see at Windows Store.